Families have faced devastation in Lough Finchina with their homes, farms and roads. And Lough Finchina is a turlough. It's a disappearing lake that has not disappeared in full for over 26 years. I've met families at Lough Finchina over the past, generations of farming families, people living in Ardmullen, Lisfalem, Bala and Rahara, and I've extended family living in this area too. The mental anguish and exhaustion of watching rising waters, especially coming into wintertime, and knowing that the roads cannot be raised anymore, knowing that potentially you won't be able to get into your home. You could be in your home and you could be stranded. I've met with the committees and the local councillors over the past year and longer who've showed me the devastation in the area, particularly after the last number of winters. We had an urgent engineering solution. Leader of the House, we had a 3-kilometre overflow pipe, 1.7 million investment agreed by the OPW, Minister Patrick O'Donovan, to support Roscommon County Council. However, this was halted in the courts. I represent this region that is suffering from the impacts of climate change, rising water levels and flooding events. I've raised this issue with ministers and I want to thank Minister Patrick O'Donovan from the OPW for his engagement with community representatives and families in the area through all of this process. The Turlough is designated an SAC, a special area of conservation. However, the floods have destroyed the flora and fauna, the feeding grounds for birds and wildlife. In Ireland, we have SACs in poor condition. How do we balance the restoration of our SACs and the livelihoods of communities? Farmers through GLOS, CAP and the new Acre scheme are leading on agri-environmental schemes. They are working to be custodians of our environment. But right now, homes, livelihoods are under threat in Roscommon. Next, it could be the city centre in Limerick, Cork or Dublin. And what happens when it's 100 homes that are under threat close to an SAC? What do we do then? A public meeting has been held this Monday, the 4th of July, in St John's Community Centre in Lacaro at 7 p.m. to meet and listen to people in the area. And I'm calling on all stakeholders, Roscommon County Council, OPW, National Parks and Wildlife and all relevant departments to work together with communities on the ground to find a way forward, to protect homes, livelihoods, but also to protect our environment, protect the wildlife of Lough Finchina for future generations. Gur Magadh.